Welcome to Uhunmwinduhun community. This community is one of the oldest community in Benin City. So in case you come into Benin and you want to visit one of the oldest community in Benin, this community is actually one of the those communities. We heard that this is also one of those communities that was around during the Ogiso era, and later we'll be interviewing the Ohe that is in this area to know more about this area. And there's something about this area that is so fascinating also. We heard that you are not allowed to hawk. You can hawk, put something on your head and sell, but you are not allowed. You know, hawking, people normally say when they hawk, they say a lot of things like wadeni, or if you want to buy something like that, people say a lot of things. So come and buy, or things, different things they say, like you can say the pot of fish or those things. But in this community, you are not allowed. It was forbidden right from the start. So you are not allowed to come to this community and hawk. You are allowed to sell something along this community, but you are not allowed to shout out whatever you are selling. So when sellers go through this community, they go through this street, most of them are quiet. They just keep quiet, and if somebody wants to buy something, then they can call you gently in. So it seems like almost all the people coming to this area, they already know that they are not allowed to shout their product out. So that is one interesting part. So if you come into this community, you want to visit, please do send us a message. This is one of the oldest community in Benin City. I'll be showing you something that's also here at this place. So most of these old communities, when you go to different places, you see something special. There's something there in the entrance or at nearby that shows you that this area is traditional area or is the oldest. It has been there. You see this particular tree here. This particular tree is a ihimi, and this tree is one of the oldest. According to history, any community or any location that have this particular tree, it shows that people were there right from the beginning. So this tree is showing sign of life, that people lived there. So if you go to the forest now and you see something like this, you should know that somebody was living there before many years ago. It's a sign that someone have lived there before, or they are still living. So you don't cut it down in Benin. It's forbidden to cut down this ihimi, the tree of ihimi. So it's not allowed. So it's always there. And you see this is what they call ogwedion. It belongs to the community, where the community come around and do what they are supposed to do traditionally and visit. And they are also, you can see the building, you can see it, and you'll be amazed how many years this has been standing here. So it's really, really fascinating when you think about how many years people have spent doing things like this. This community is existing. So the good thing about Benin is that when you step your foot into the city of Benin, you know that you're stepping on ancient soil. You're stepping on ancient soil, and you have to appreciate that, thank God for that, and appreciate the people. So welcome to Uhunmwinduhun community. We'll go around and show you the moat, and also follow with interviews that will be taken today to know more about the Ogiso era and a lot of things that the community has done. And this is also a community where they have what is it called? Native chalk. They have always been producers of native chalk. You know, native chalk is used for different things traditionally. A lot of people do sell it, even not in Nigeria alone or Benin City alone. This native chalk is used in even South Americans, different parts of the world is used there. So that's also a big market. But we heard that recently the community doesn't deal on that anymore, because the young people have kind of grown up and that is being left behind. And we hope people can get to embrace that tradition, embrace those things, because it's still very profitable depending on how it's being done. A lot of people don't want to go into that anymore, but native chalk still remain one of the most important products when it comes to tradition, because a lot of people use it for prayers, some people use it for just different things they want to use it for. But in Benin land, I think it's mostly used for prayers. Even in the Yoruba land and different parts of traditional places or different parts of Nigeria. So now we're going back to talk about it. We'll also be talking about native chalk later, telling you the importance of native chalk in Benin Kingdom and across the globe. So thank you as we go around and introduce Uhunmwinduhun and to you and the man that is heading this community. Thank you.